Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play made by E.J. Speed. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the hands of Pitts. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, a run to Robinson. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Center return, Nyheim Hines. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go.
They give to Taylor, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Play made by E.J. Speed. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get them the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finals at a 33-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Taylor again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. the gun, Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
2nd and 3 now. From the 21. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action with Richardson. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be...
And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Tag.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
This is Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Falcons will have a first.
Here we go. Set.
A run here with Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons looking for a score before halftime.
Set. Ready.
From the 46. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. That just misses the 50 mark. Gets a 49-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by Rook Orororo. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Let's go. Go.
One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Score, Colts 7, Falcons 3.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Hines. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think, you know, the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running left is Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff now to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
19-18. 65 jack. 65 jack.
Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send wk9 after the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
19,
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football.
Set. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ready up.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Ready.
Here's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
I'm not lying. Here we go. Here we go.
They give it to him up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have third and goal from the 5.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here's Hines. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets him 4, but it's going to be 4th down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They're going Taylor. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Let's go now.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. He'll throw it. He finds Woods. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 39. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll throw again, Richardson. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts jump in front late. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Come on, set.
To throw. He's got London left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Throwing now. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set, go.
Looking to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Get up.
Here he is to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So second down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Robinson on the inside give. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing